Today, first-year students visited by 89 people and the gun control debate continues. Stay tuned because Spinnaker News starts right now. Good morning, Ospreys. I'm Emmet Clark and you're watching Spinnaker News. First-year residents can expect house calls tonight. Don't worry, you're not being visited by the doctor, but you should expect quite a few university administrators at your doorstep. According to Kathy Cole, Director of Enrollment Services, a group of 89 faculty, staff, and administrators plan on visiting the first-year housing areas to check up on how students are doing in classes as midterms creep closer. Unfortunately, University President John Delaney will not be among them. The house calls will happen between 6:30 and 8:30 p.m. Students will get the opportunity to talk with university staff and have any of their burning questions answered. The Gun Control Forum drew a crowd of over 100 people this week. The intense forum drew opinions and arguments from both sides of the issue. The main focus of the panel was to discuss Senate Bill 68 and House Bill 4001. According to the Florida Senate's website, the Senate bill would allow people with concealed weapon permits to carry their concealed weapon on college campuses. Permit holders would not be able to openly carry their weapons on college campuses. House Bill 4001 essentially calls for the same thing. The Senate bill is currently on the agenda to be discussed in the Higher Education Committee, and the House bill is currently being evaluated in the Florida House Higher Education and Workforce Committee. Florida's next legislative session begins next March. While concealed weapons are still illegal on campus, active shooters are still a very real threat. If anybody wants to review UNF's active shooter policy, it can be found at www.unf.edu/upd/active shooter awareness. Now let's toss it over to Diana with sports.
Good morning, Ospreys. I'm Diana Shanks with your Spinnaker Sports Report. The women's golf team earned 8th place yesterday at the second day of the Pinehurst Challenge. Senior Mary Dawson gave a program record-scoring performance and led the team to a record-setting total. The Ospreys posted a 54-hole total of 877, eclipsing their previous record of 880. Dawson herself tied for 7th in the medalist competition. She was joined in the top 20 by junior teammate Lauren Coe, who tied for 17th. Out of the 227 players, Emily Alp tied for 51st, Belinda George claimed 59th, and Kelly Alwyn 63rd. Senior Amy Taylor joins the recognized Ospreys as she swept up the Coastal Collegiate Swimming Association Swimmer of the Week honors yesterday afternoon. Taylor won every event she entered on Saturday, and her performances in the 1,000 freestyle and 100 butterfly made the program's all-time top 10 swims list. She beat her own record in the 1,000 freestyle by nearly 2 seconds, clocking the 7th fastest time in UNF's history. Taylor swam her fastest time as an Osprey in the 100 butterfly and wrapped up her outstanding Saturday with a win in the 500 freestyle. But this girl just can't stop raking in the wins. She also aided the Ospreys to their top 400 freestyle relay of the season and did all this a week after swimming her career best in the 200 butterfly. Taylor is the first Osprey to receive the Swimmer of the Week award since Natalie McCallum in 2012. Well, that's all we have for sports today, Ospreys. Emmet, back to you.
Thanks, Diana. Well, that's all the time we have for you today on Spinnaker News. But for more on the stories reported today and other stories, you can check us out at unfspinnaker.com. You can also like us on Facebook at facebook.com/UNFSpinnaker, and you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at UNFSpinnaker. For Diana Shanks, I'm Emmet Clark. Be sure to stay tuned for your 3-day forecast, and have a great day, UNF.